Hello, collective. I'm High Priestess 313. I'm going to be doing a general reading for you today. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe to it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video as well. Um, if you want a personal reading done, or if you have a request for a specific reading, please leave it in the comment section of this video and I will get to you as soon as possible. If you want to contact me via email, my email will be in the description box of this video, and you could contact me that way as well for a personal one-on-one reading. If you don't know what we do over here we promote love, life, and truth. We do not glorify karmic energies. We do not shame anyone that's trying to become the best version of themselves. The goal and mission of this channel is to get the collective to the highest level of vibration, because in the end, that's all that matters, and everything else is irrelevant. So, collective, I had just woke up. I know I woke up really, really late. But the thing is, I had seen something. I had seen a video, right? This video, just totally, totally just warmed my heart, because, sometimes we could feel like we're on like a solo mission out here by ourselves, like you could feel like you're alone. No one understands. No one gets it. You know what I'm saying? If you have had any odd experiences and it's just like, oh man, what, people just think I'm crazy. They think because of my character defects that's the primary reason why I'm going through what I'm going through. And it's like, more or less, I think that people are starting to get it. They're starting to see, they're starting to be awakened, and that right there is beautiful, because I don't care if I don't get to 100,000 subscribers on this platform. If I only have 2 subscribers, you know what I mean? As long as I'm getting the message across to those 2 people, so they could go get it, so they can relay the message to someone else, they could be awakened and they could see what the hell's going on in this world. I have done my job, and I don't care who or what it is that has tried to stop you or stifle your mission, collective. The collective that is for the righteous, for God. Do not stop what you're doing. I don't care what obstacles come your way. This is where our faith is tested, because it may seem like you're fighting an endless battle. It may seem like, the storm keeps getting worse and worse. It may seem like things aren't getting better. But you got to remember, it has been already prophesied that God's people will win. Don't be discouraged. Be encouraged. Okay? In my situation, a lot of people, there were times when, like now, I had launched my little channel or whatever, and so I got my subscribers. So people knew, I didn't, I never been in the entertainment, business or anything like that, and I didn't know how serious YouTube was, So people were aware of this, and someone had told me, if I were to continue and pursue my path here on YouTube, that I needed to be more private about what it is I do, because there are people that will come and try to interfere with that. And I was like, man, no. But then it's like, throughout my spiritual journey, I realized people will go out of their way to interfere with your life. So be very well aware of that, collective. Now I keep everything to myself because it makes sense. And I was going to change my channel, because my I guess my ratings had went down or whatever the hell happened. I don't even know really to this day, but it was like I needed to respond. I didn't know I had to respond to people and that leave comments, right? The people who left the comments knew this though. So I am literally addressing those issues, because I did not understand how it worked. Okay, so I had a comment from Burning Blue Star, telling me not to use the stars to predict my future or anyone else's future, because it's by God's grace that we are saved. And more or less, my response to you, Burning Blue Star, is, I don't count on the stars to tell me my future. I count on my higher power to tell me my future. I have always leaned and always had faith in who I was created by. That's how I made it this thus far. People don't understand. We go through these walks of life and we go through certain things, and it's just like that is our test of faith. And I use this and these cards as a tool in order to express or get down to the bottom of what it is that God wants his collective to know. Like, this is not I don't count on stars. I don't do astrology. And I don't knock anyone who does astrology, because you know what, is something very special about the stars up in the sky. I can be a witness to that. Like, when I was going through a lot of trying times, I kid you not, the constellation of Orion's dog would be over where I live every single night. And that's not a coincidence. Like, when you get the gift of sight, I mean, I literally was able to see Osiris's dog in the sky. And it was it was such it was a beautiful, beautiful experience that day. Because I remember looking up in the sky, and it was like, and this is how I found out the constellation was Osiris's dog, because when I first seen it, I always loved looking at the sky. I always loved looking at the sky. I used to tell my daughter that, you see that moon, you see the moon, that's your moon, and we used to always just like look at the moon or whatever, not even knowing anything. Wasn't even into all of this. But and that was like 10 years ago. So like, I remember saying to myself, like, there is some wonders up there in the sky. And when I was going through my awakening, there were times when I would just get out of my car and sit on the side of my car, and I would just, or on my car, and I used to just look up at the sky, and I would be completely mesmerized by it up there, right? So when this was like sometime like last year in November, I was going through I was under like a lot of heavy attacks by these demonic energies. And so it was like really, 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 really heavy at that time. Like, they were attacking me, making me sick. They were attacking my job. They were attacking everything. I even think my daughter had to have surgery at that time because they were attacking her. You know what I'm saying? So these demons don't give a fuck about nothing, okay? Like, so I was going through it, and I remember I went outside of my apartment and I looked up in the sky, and I was like, and I was just like, I just felt so like, God, like, what is this? Like, what is this? Like, what is going on? And I remember, like, I felt so vulnerable. Like, you know what I mean? Like as if, like, I don't know what was gonna come for me, And I remember I looked up in the sky, and I swear, I promise you, I don't swear, Lord forgive me, but it was like this I promise you, the head was like a triangular shape like this, right? And it was like, you could see like the lines that made the body of the dog, but the head, was the important part. And I remember I looked up, and it was like as if, because I could see things in the 5D, right? So it was like the dog was like coming towards me, and it was like, you could see his head like going like this, like it was sniffing around, like sniffing around, and then it came close, and then like it hit a power line that was like that ran up through my apartment. And it sparked, and I was like, holy crap. And I looked, and then it went back up, and then I could see it like kind of coming down, and I was like, oh my goodness. So then that provoked me to come. I immediately came in, and I looked up what constellation has a dog in it, and I looked, and it said Osiris's dog, and I was like, what? I was like, wow, this is incredible. So like, you never know how God is going to speak to you. I don't discredit the stars at all, because see, every element in this realm, in this world, is relevant, and God's glory, or God has to send his people reminders like, don't trip, I'm watching you. Or your ancestors have to be like, don't worry, I got you. So Burning Blue Star, like, more or less, like, I have extreme faith in God. And I never, ever have I hope I have never, ever presented otherwise. But that's just how it is. I want to give a shout out to another one of my viewers or subscribers who had shown me a lot of love. And there was another subscriber that I had a comment from, and this subscriber had said, it's not working, please stay where you're at. It's not working, please stay where you're at. So in response to that comment, we cannot ascend if we do not move forward. Walk on this path and this walk with God, we are supposed to move forward. We're supposed to move on. So a person staying where they're at doesn't mean that they're not gonna grow. So I'm all about growth and self-development. And so if my higher power tells me it's time to go and it's time to move, I am going to listen to that call. I'm going to answer that call. I answered the call to do what I'm doing now. I answered the call, and it's like I have to continue to answer the call. Otherwise, I should have never picked up the phone, right? So, collective, that's my, I just needed to address these things because I was totally unaware of how the system worked. And I don't want to switch over my channel because I feel like I've established so much with this channel. And I appreciate each and every last one of you that have left me comments. Like, this is a learning experience and I will move forward from it. And I want to thank all of the haters, because you know what? I enjoy every step of this journey I go through. Like, it's phenomenal. Because you will literally see the lengths that people will go to try and stop you. And the more y'all try to stop me, the more that I know I'm on to something. Hey, and I appreciate that. So thank you all. And I'm going to end this video because I'm going to make another one. And I'm going to do my reading. So I will see you all in the next video. Until next time, happy Sunday, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.